Ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1, go. So, I'm gonna try not to rhyme as much. I'm gonna keep the rhymes minimal as much as I can, So, here we have something, many people will be dismayed by is someone holding their own head on a pair of keys. Most people would just be dismayed, but Kyron is the exception. And that's who we're here to, really delve into. Um, So let's just dive on in. Um, so we can do this. Um, Now a really important question that gets posed here with many of the people in my circle as well is in this study with Chiron is how is he able to sustain itself on our planet? Um, I mean, if you look here, so this guy, if you can even call him a guy, is really, I mean, not only progressing through life with ease, but also just making the most of what they can with life. And so here's a rare clip um into a glimpse above. And it's time to see. I doubt you will see this. Don't forget you have work tomorrow after work. Don't forget to pick that up after you go to work because you'll be entitled to a snail inside of Log Rock. Oh, that's a reminder I left. I'm sorry, and I did forget about Log Rock. I need to go tend to him. Anyways, here we go. Rare clip. And this is Kyron's, journalism stunt that he had. Alright, so let's actually go back here and rewind. I did have some speaker notes. So for more than me to probably state this message and like reproduce the magnitude it'll have on the populace of it is it to make it easier. Video. Caution when video, careful because viewing will be in full screen. So for those at home, it will be in full screen. So, alright, this slide is just really gonna confirm all the suspicions we've had as a study group, researching vigorously on the long-term effects of exposure to a chiron as well as the long-term effects of exposure. Um, I mean, all right. So chiron here is right there, and like the issue with this picture. So the reason I chose this for this composition and this case study. So this was found in a wreckage between a satellite wreckage, and this is the raw PNG. This is the raw photo we obtained from the wreckage, and it has not only stunned us, but has fascinated us with the possibilities of what there is out there beyond our terrestrial world. Um, I'm just in my break room right now, and that has nothing to do with anything. So, to forget this moment it would be a tragedy to geopolitical relations in the South, Benelese anthropological meeting of minds. Circa 1,739,900,203,000. That number was completely correct. Don't run that back and look at it to make sure it was correct. When he had first met the loyal companion, he was not sure what to do. I mean, who would do what the think dude to say when I did? I sure wouldn't. When the water tower doctrine was released, he decided to embark on his tree bark and tailing details. The first tree was he met this lizragon, and a new species from a long time ago. He brought us to him loft, where they would discuss tea extraction methods. So, a little background context here. So the tea extraction, the reason we're so adamant on this tea extraction is not only because of the benefits it will pose to society as a whole, but just the progression we will see when this tea extraction method is finally publicly notarized, right? So him and this Lizragon, which I have yet to encounter, I don't even know if its existence is confirmed. Um, but as you can see in this picture here, so let's just get a closer look here. So I mean, you can really see this is not a real, full quadrupedal or excuse me, bipedal human being. This person, excuse me, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here, has taken the embodiment of a canine to suffice as its body. It still has a human head and partial shoulders of a human and some legs and some lower torso. And you see, Chiron is just unfazed, right? Um, hey, if you were in a situation where you're walking in a public area, private building, you would probably be a little surprised that Chiron is just completely just okay in the presence of someone such as this dog hybrid. Um, and I mean, it just shows the subtleties of life. Chiron appreciates even the smallest of things, the minuscule of things. Um, and this was true when he actually accepted a $1,000 donation from me, and I'm currently taking a P. And I told you I'd take the rhymes from 100 to 0. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. And I actually didn't state that verbatim, but that was what was to be assumed by the listener, the receiver of these verbs and words and vowels and syllables and all those fun phonetical phenomena. Anywho, I would continue this. Hold on. Sometimes I do leave the confines of my room. Break room, of course, not my bedroom. My bedroom is currently occupied by my lizardress. Anywho, here we are. So I did actually not take a bathroom break. I actually just had to just get my mind back in check for this next slide. So I believe that is enough lore on there. It's enough background information for you guys. So um I mean, what is there to say? Another reason to acknowledge the reason we are here today, which is for the enlisting of Chiron to the Arby's commemorative honorary special, very special, super special Arby's list. Wow, disturbing and beautiful in a way. I don't think that's what we. That was not the right clip. You put the wrong. All right. Anyways, just ignore that last clip. That was not supposed to be seen. Um. So happy awards to you. As we all know, we are gathered here today for the Arby's commemorative special, super very special award. I mean, this is awesome. You're so excited. The newest applicants will receive this reward meal in their reward mail, so make sure to check your reward post box. I have it set to your current postage information, and then you can click here to see a video of Kyron's favorite weapon. Guys, this is more than a joyful experience. This is something that you will have to experience in life. Um, I mean, he'll bring this thing out to his important nights out or when he's lounging at home. He has it, I don't think ever, I think he's forgot it like once when he's going out. And I'm telling you, the one time, it was so funny. So the one time he forgot to bring it, um, he literally, okay, so we were out it was pretty late. I'd say around like 2 a.m. We're leaving the bar, and this guy says, "Hey, let's go back to my place." Sure. So I follow him back. I'm just expecting, this kind of just giant fucking, sorry, this giant, huge mansion. And little did I know the class disparity I was yet to encounter here. So, Kyron brings me to this place. I'm a couple shots deep, and all of a sudden, this stallion of a horse comes through, picks us up. Kyron's just like, it's my girl. So it turns out Kyron is actually in a relationship with a horse, a stallion, and it is a horse biologically, as far as I could tell. Uh, I mean, he takes great care of his horses, so I mean, that's all you should know. Anyways, we go there, and it's this giant cave, not a mansion, as I would have expected. And this giant cave, it's a horse cave, as he called it. He's like, "This is my horse cave." And we went in there, dude. They're playing live music. The horses are all in the band together. It is the most. It's just great. It was a great time, and of course, the one time one of the horses want to act up, Kyron did not have his weapon, and it was all just a big, just kerfuffle of you know, mishappenings. And yeah, um, I think I should stop telling you guys about this before you get too excited. Click that title, then proceed to enter the title. Would you like me to repeat the information? Yes. Okay, great. I will repeat the information. Click that title, then proceed to enter the title. No, okay, I understand, but isn't there a way to just go home? I want to go home. And just the mere thought of being here for a second longer disdains me. I just wish I were no longer here. Okay, great. I will repeat the information. Click to add title, then proceed to enter the title. Um, I mean, Kyron in his truest form here. Kyron in his truest form. It's just, it can't get more proper than this. I mean, to attain even the slightest corpuscle of power such as this, you have to listen a lot. You'd have to listen a lot. A lot of auditory power is going to be expended out of you to get to this power. I mean, let's talk about the glasses. Did you even notice that it takes almost 5 years for those to even begin growing? So the sheer power current has to mold these glasses from nothing but atoms and form them from the particles of the sky and put them on. Me just doing that made me tired. Okay. Kyron's grown in 6. It takes 5 years for them to begin growing. Kyron's grew them in 6. I mean, just think about that. I mean, the detail to attention is insane here. I mean, next there's the background. I mean, to say this is a rare coincidence is a disgrace to the training undergone. This background is more than just a want. It was a need, and a want for a need all in one. I mean, once that happened, Kyron never looked up, he never looked down, especially not back. This is it. It. Anyways, on to the next slide. Oh, I forgot. That's it. Well, Kyron is done. He'll be hosted at this party. Hoisted July 17th, 226. I will be curating potions there, so don't miss out. One happy high day to Kyron. Woo equals who? On July 17th, 1936, the Spanish Civil War begins as a revolt by right-wing Spanish military officers in Spanish Morocco and spreads to mainland Spain. From the Canary Islands, General Francisco Franco broadcast a message calling for all army officers to join the uprising and overthrow Spain's leftist Republican government. Within 3 days, the rebels captured Morocco, much of northern Spain, and several key cities in the south. The Republicans succeeded in putting down the uprising in other areas, including Madrid, Spain's capital. The Republicans and the Nationalists, as the rebels were called, then proceeded to secure their respective territories by executing thousands of suspected political opponents. Meanwhile, Franco flew to Morocco and prepared to bring the Army of Africa over to the mainland. Here they come. In 1931,